Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all doing well. We are continuing our chapter, that is second chapter, endogenetic movement, third part. Similarly, because of the movements below the earth's surface, natural events like earthquake, volcanic eruption occurs. Various natural events occurs on the earth from time to time. Example: floods, storm, rainfall, snowfall, etc. There are three kinds of waves under the Earth's surface: primary waves, secondary waves, or L waves, surface waves. Coming to the first one, primary waves. See, these are the first ones to reach surface of the earth after energy is emitted in Earth's interior. They travel at very fast speed from focus of earthquake in radial direction. Subject to P waves, particle in the rock move in the direction waves to and fro. The waves moves to and fro, therefore these waves are also called as backward forward waves. These waves can be traveled through all the three states: liquid, solid, gaseous. But while traveling through liquid medium, their direction gets changed. It is because the primary waves that is building on the earth's surface moves and fourth, see, these waves are longitudinal waves. Longitudinal waves means these waves travel faster on the surface of the earth. Means they fast very. They are fastest waves. They can form in liquid, solid, and gaseous. The particles are displayed parallel to direction to the waves and travels. These waves moves to to and fro. Therefore, these waves are also called as backward and forward. Just because they can move from one place to another very easily in all the three liquid, solid, and gas form, they are very they are also called as forward and backward waves. Now come to the secondary one, secondary or S waves. See, these waves which reach the Earth's surface after the primary waves are called secondary waves. See, this is very simple. Okay, one which is moved after primary waves, that's called secondary waves. We have discussed primary waves travel from solid, liquid, and gas waves, but S waves they travel only from solid waves. See, they can go only through solid wave. If something or in interior of the earth the water is included, this will also change in a solid form, because in secondary waves there are only solid form is there. Well, understand? See now this, lesser than the P waves, the particle lying in the way of these waves move up and down in the direction of energy transfer. What is happening in the primary waves? They are traveling from upward to downward. Now forward to backward. In secondary waves it travel upward to downward. These waves can travel only through solid medium. Like I said, in primary waves they can travel through solid, liquid, and gaseous, but in secondary waves they only travel through solid medium. They get absorbed as they enter in the liquid medium. If something is in a liquid form is entering, they directly absorb, the secondary waves directly absorb that. The building on the earth's surface move up and down because of these waves. These are more destructive than P waves. You will get to know in other figure. If this is very more these are the more destructive rather than primary waves. Secondary waves are more destructive. Now come the third one, surface or L waves. These waves are generated after the main P and S waves reach the epicenter. See, this is epicenter. After the primary and secondary waves are there, this is the green part that is your surface waves, that is L waves. They travel in the direction of circumference of the earth along with the crust. They are highly destructive. See, primary was less destructive, secondary was more destructive, and now the L waves are highly destructive. Understands? This part is very highly destructive. Now, seismogram. Through this instrument, see, seismogram is used to measure that how strong the earthquake is. See, seismogram is mostly a machine, mainly a machine which is used to measure earthquake. The more earthquake is there, strong, then the more Richter scale will be there, and the count scale is very high. See over here. Through this instrument, a graph showing movement of seismic waves can be generated. After study this paragraph, the magnitude of the earthquake is known in figure 2.11. Show a simple seismogram and seismographic prepared from it. Now, with the help of modern technology, advanced seismographs have been designed with their help. Even microseismic waves can also be measured. See, now what happened? Before, only when the strong earthquake is there, that only the seismographic machine will observe. But now, because of the technology, because of the advanced technology, we can measure a small earthquake also in this. Now see the diagram over here. These two boys are standing with a knot, holding a knot. See, this is very plain, the first one. When the second one started shaking it, see, we get the waves like a mountain. So this is happening in the earth also. When or when something is going in the interior of the earth started shaking, and it makes a the earth is uplifted. Likewise in the rangolis, see, when you take the rangoli, and if it is normal, like both boys are holding not very normally, but when they are shaking it, when you are pinching the rangoli, what will happen? You will start getting the waves, and the things are happening or uplifted, or see, all the things are uplifted in the rangolis, you can see there. Now, effects of earthquake. Cracks, fractures develop on the ground. Obviously, when something is happened in the interior of the earth, you can see the crack and the fractures of the on the ground, sorry. Causes landslides, which leads to sliding of rocks, loose blocks, that's called. When the plain land is there and earthquake is going on, what will happen? We will can see the landslides. Sometimes the groundwater changes its course. See, groundwater changes their direction with the help of water. If something is happening in the groundwater, that will also changes into the on the earth. For example, whales may get water or may dry up. Have you seen the whales? See, they are like we can get the water from the ground only. So it will be like it can give you more water, or maybe it will get dry up. Some areas get uplifted while some may subside. See, some are getting subside, and in this diagram some are getting waves or uplifted. Tsunamis are generated in the ocean. These waves can be causes great loss of life, property in the coastal area. Like I said, when we started the chapter, in Nepal, in Japan, what will happen? We have to face the loss of life, or loss of life, and things are getting destroyed. Even in the ocean, if earthquake is there, the ocean will get the tsunami. The chances to we get face the tsunamis. In show covered, see the next one. In snow-covered area, avalanches may occur. Snow areas, like if the earthquake is there, the snow will melt, and because of that, the area will also get affected. Then building collapse and loss of life and property occurs. This, like we have done 100 times, that we have to face lots of things, lots of life of the people and all. Transportation routes get disrupted. Obviously, when have you seen the mountain area? When earthquake is there, the old roads will be cracked. It has happened mostly in the hill areas. When you will travel to the highways or hills way, So you can face that, transportation routes are get destroyed, communication systems collapse. Even that, if if you face earthquake, what will happen? The all light sorry the communication system will also destroyed because of earthquake. Collect information. Okay, now we'll end up over here only. Thank you.